I'm Steve. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video. If it's your first time stopping by the channel, hit that subscribe button. Trust me, you won't regret it. Your returning subscribers, always, guys, welcome back, and I do appreciate the support. You know, guys, if you love somebody, you protect them. You want to make sure they're safe, no harm comes to them. You even worry when they're not around you. But sometimes love can push you past that and into a darker path. Today's story is about this gentleman right here, Genesis Silva, age 33, out of Chicago. Now, this woman right here is Brittany Battaglia. Let me say that right. It's a tongue twister. She's also 33. She is said girlfriend to Genesis Silva. Miss Brittany has been missing since last Friday, last seen by her roommate. As of late, her body was found inside a duffel bag, almost decapitated. Where was this duffel bag found? In the apartment of said boyfriend, Genesis Silva. I'm going to play this video clip. We'll come back and talk about it. Got to be careful of those who say they love you sometimes. Of course, evidently, love has no limits. Check it out.
And we begin this afternoon with new details after a boyfriend is charged with concealing the death of his girlfriend inside his Logan Square apartment. Good afternoon to you. I'm Lourdes Duarte.
And I'm Ray Cortopassi. Ben Bradley is off. WGN's Jewel Hillary is live at the Cook County Criminal Court building with the latest on our top story at 4. Jewel?
Hi, good evening, Lourdes and Ray. So in Cook County Court today, we learned some disturbing new details about the disappearance and homicide of 33-year-old Brittany Battaglia, whose body was discovered by police inside of her boyfriend's Logan Square apartment early this week. According to prosecutors, Battaglia and 34-year-old Silva started dating last spring. On Sunday, police got a search warrant to enter Silva's apartment at 2033 North Gimbal Avenue. Once inside, they found Battaglia's body inside of a duffel bag in a bedroom. The medical examiner determined that Battaglia died from multiple sharp force wounds and her head was nearly decapitated. The 33-year-old's roommate last saw Battaglia on Friday night. Battaglia told her roommate she was going to Silva's apartment and then a party. When the roommate couldn't reach Battaglia, she reached out to Battaglia's brother, and from there, missing persons reports were filed. Prosecutors say they found several weapons when they searched Silva and his property.
The red and black backpack that the defendant had over his shoulder earlier was still in the apartment and was also searched. Inside that backpack was a machete. Blue Star technology was used on the machete and it indicated blood. The defendant's car was searched and a second machete was recovered. DNA testing on both machetes and other items found in the home is outstanding.
Silva is charged with a misdemeanor offense of resisting arrest, as well as unlawful use of a weapon and concealment of a homicidal death. Now, in 2009, Silva was convicted of criminal sexual abuse against his wife at the time. He is expected back in court on June the 20th.
Okay, guys, that's the story and what happened to 33-year-old Brittany Battaglia. Now, I'm going to say something real quick. Said they dated since last spring. So it's a little over a year, and this woman is not here now, because she gave a man a chance that wasn't worth a damn. Look at this picture of him. That's his mugshot. Look how smug he is. How he's laughing. Bro, your life is over and you got that look on your face. That right there tells me enough of what type of person I think he honestly was. I think he was a little bit controlling. I think he would go off when he didn't have his way. And I think he was a hothead. Just me. But like I said, they started dating last spring. And now here it is, 1 year around, little over, she's not here. Said she died from sharp edged weapon wounds. he used a machete and chopped this woman up. Said in the duffel bag, her head was barely on her shoulders. Now, like I said earlier, if you love somebody, you protect them. That right there seems like rage to me. What say you? First of all, it was a big thing a while ago when women were saying, hey, man, I look at people's background. I do background checks on people. And a lot of people was like, oh. Nowadays, it looks like that's the good thing to do. Because this might right here, that might have saved her life if she had did that. This guy got a criminal sexual assault on his ex-wife, his wife at that time in 2009. How you get a criminal sexual charge against a woman you're married to? Now, I don't know if they was in the same house. I'm just saying it as if they were. That's crazy. That's crazy. Last seen by a roommate last Friday. I guess it prompted them to say, hey, her boyfriend lives over here. They looked at his criminal past, his criminal history, or he has a crime with sex against women or whatever. Went in there, gave him an interrogation. He failed. Found out where the body is, obtained a search warrant, went in there. Boom, a woman chopped up in a duffel bag. I don't understand. I don't. To hack somebody to death with a machete, I mean, besides it being a horrible death, there's a lot of blood splatter. It's a lot of, it's just a lot of rage. You see you're hurting somebody that you once said you loved. Had good times with them and bad times. Thought about them when they weren't around. Only for it to come to this. In my head, I'm trying to think, what was going through your head when you was hacking and slicing on this woman that made it to where all of the good things that you had experienced with her and the times you had went right out the window, the way you said, you know what? I have to destroy this person like she's an enemy of mine. And that's the part I don't understand. Like I said, females aren't the only ones that go through this. There are males in relationships with women too that are crazy. This guy is smiling in his mugshot, guys. Smiling. And I'm going to be honest. I mean, Chicago is a rough spot. Just somebody could start a YouTube channel and just do stories of Chicago. There's a YouTube channel. I forgot the name of it, but it talks about Chicago, primarily in Chicago. And it's like gruesome deaths and stuff like that, and murders that happen in Chicago. And it dates all the way back to the 20s. Some of the stuff that's on there and the violence that's committed from human to human is unfathomable. I'm telling you, when somebody's upset or they have hate or they have rage, some of the things they can do, you can't even draw them up on paper. And such as this case, that's a pretty girl. And the thing is this, if you ain't got game or somebody that don't want to be with you, that's their right. Or if you don't get along with somebody, it's your right to cut them loose. It's no harm in that. Never any harm in that. Let somebody go if they're not a match for you. It's so many times, and guys, I want you to hear me closely. There's so many times people want to save face or don't want to lose face until somebody is over because they worry too much about hurting somebody's feelings. Now, I don't know if that was the case in this or not, but there's a disconnect between these two people to where one was not balanced as the other one. Or they both probably wanted to get away from each other, probably had an argument. You don't know. But the bottom line is this. This woman is dead. This man's life is over. The most powerful thing you can say is no in life. When you get older, you realize that. That's one of the most powerfulest words. No. And I don't know if it was an option or not. All I know is she's gone. He's in jail, looking stupid like he's looking up here. I never could understand when people smile in their mugshots or look a certain way. Because where you headed, it's not a good place, and it's a place nobody wants to be. So all these stupid annex and stuff, and that right there hurts your court case too. Because when people are picking up a court case on you, they try to get as much psychological, physical evidence, and all kind of dirt to stain your character, especially when you're the one on the hot seat. And what does that show? That looks like you look like you did it, or you don't care. This is somebody's child, somebody's daughter, somebody's granddaughter, same as you. Yeah, you did something selfish and heinous, but the people that are around you that are good people, they suffer too, and you don't even care about them when you did the crime. That's the thing. We have no compassion, and we don't have no forward thinking nowadays when we do things. We only see how it affects us, and nothing in the world matters except our feelings and who we are. Shameful. May Brittany Battaglia rest in peace. May this animal never be released. I rhymed. I didn't mean to rhyme. I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care.